welcome back to Too Fond of Books. My name is Janelle, and this is the third video in the 5 Eras, 5 Days series I'm doing it for my mystery through history. So for the first era, we went to the Roman Empire with Paul Doherty's Murder Imperial, and I will see if I can put it up in the cards if you haven't seen that video yet. Yesterday, we visited the medieval period with Mistress of the Art of Death by Ariana Franklin, and I will try and put that video up in the cards as well. And today, we are heading to the Elizabethan era with Face Down Upon an Herbal by Kathy Lynn Emerson. Now, the Elizabethan era is one that I absolutely love. I love that era. I love reading history about that era, and I love reading historical mysteries set in that time period. I find it very interesting. This is the second in the Lady Appleton series. There are 10 books in the series, and this book came out in 1998. This book is set in 1561. So, what was going on in the world in 1561? Elizabeth I has been queen for about 3 years, so she's still very early in her reign. 1561 is the year that Mary was named Queen of Scots. I find that very interesting because in this book, Susanna, Lady Appleton, is sent by Queen Elizabeth I to Madderly Castle, but her husband is away. Her husband is an emissary to the Queen, and he is currently in Scotland. Is there a connection? I'm not sure, but I find that part very interesting. This is what would be considered a historical cozy, so that means that there is not a ton of violence or sex or language. However, when it comes to historicals, those rules of cozies apply, and yet because there are historicals, it might seem a tad more violent, but that's because of the time period. There aren't like heavy descriptions of violence, but potentially how a person is killed would be more violent. Let's just say that. So, who is Susanna? Lady Appleton. She is a herbalist and very familiar, especially with poisonous herbs, which is very interesting. And she has written an Herbal, which is a book that explains the herbs and what they are, how to grow them, and what their uses are. And so in this book, she's been sent by the Queen to luxurious Madderly Castle, which hosts velvet tapestries, hidden doors, slinking servants, and a murdered house guest, Baron Glenelg. Ordered by Queen Elizabeth to help chatelaine Eleanor Madderly complete a new book on botanical decoctions, Susanna soon realizes there is more to the royal request when she finds out the victim was face down upon an herbal, the very one she herself authored. And when one lady and then another perish in a brutal manner, Susanna must unmask the killer quickly before she becomes the next to die. So this is a good series. I really enjoy this series, and I'm trying to collect the books. They're a little harder to find, but I have most of them. I think there's only a few, 2 or 3 that I'm still waiting for. Here's a little snippet so you get kind of an idea of the writing style. Susanna stared at the balcony above. "What is kept there?" Magdalen blanched and then said, "You have a right to know, Lady Appleton. A man was murdered up there just over 4 weeks ago." Startled by the news, Susanna did not immediately speak, but her lack of verbal response signified neither sudden fear nor any sense of revulsion. She sent Catherine a warning glance in case her young friend was about to blurt out more than Susanna wished known of the events of their mutual past. "Has the murderer been caught?" "We have no idea who killed Lord Glenelg or why." I do not know the name. Who was he? A Scots baron. Susanna exchanged another look with Catherine. A Scot, when Sir Robert Appleton was currently in Scotland on the Queen's business? She did not believe in coincidences. You did not know Lord Glenelg? I've never heard the name ere now. Why did you think I might have? Because when he was found, he was lying face down upon an herbal. Your herbal, Lady Appleton, the one you compiled. So this was a fun historical mystery set in Elizabethan times. There is treason, conspiracy, political intrigue, and there's actually a lot about codes and ciphers, which I really love that. So yeah, if you like the Elizabethan time period, I can recommend the Lady Appleton series, and this is Face Down Upon an Herbal. So let me know down in the comment section down below, do you like the Elizabethan time period? Do you enjoy reading histories about that? Do you enjoy historical mysteries from that time period? And have you read this series? I'd love to chat about that. And I will see you tomorrow for the next era in our 5 eras, 5 books. Bye.